eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Here's Horford. Oh, MP with a block. Yep, that one goes. Here's Lee. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Outside Bagley. Pass to Bay. There's a screen. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
There's Tatum with the 3. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's Pritchard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Cunningham. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Williams against Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum inside. He's covered by Bagley. Tatum can't hit. The Pistons leading. To the inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And the jam by Brown.
Here, put your head down and go to work.
The attention to detail.
Here's Lee. His first shot attempt. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Horford, a screen on Bay. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Bay. There's a screen. Back to Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So Williams picks up 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The free throw drops for Bane. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
On the wing, Tatum. Over Cunningham. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. He's got 13.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And stolen by Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Cunningham up top, defended by Brown. Bane against Williams. And the bucket is good.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Smart passes to Gallinari. Pass to Tatum. The 3. The Pistons clear it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Ivy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
The Celtics shooting only 42% to get this one going. Now Brown. Down low. Williams' shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Payne with a screen on Brown. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And MP throws it down.
Okay, big man. Hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
And he might not give you a highlight-worthy dunk anymore, but look, hey, 2 points is 2 points, and the big fella delivered.
Williams from long range. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So for the Pistons, Duran. Celtics also with a sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for...
Beast, MP! You're a beast!
Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Outside, Williams. Here's Pritchard. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Tatum. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Bane. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Pritchard. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bane's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Bane with a screen on Horford. Bagley against Horford. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. He shoots a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
And there's a pick. To the middle. Here's Bane. Second chance shot. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Tatum. For 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Well, in his first few seasons, Peyton Pritchard really has provided a spark off the bench, Richard.
Well, he's proven to be a knockdown 3-point shooter, converting over 40% of his shots from distance in his first 2 seasons. He also continues to impress with his playmaking.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's Lee. 10 points for him. Inside. Here's Bane. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on Bay. Here's Tatum. Tries to snap the cold streak. And they're going to count.
That's an awful call. What did
Could
you
be a
see there?
3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Tatum with a steal. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Williams. Here's Tatum. Fires the three. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Outside Bagley. Here's the pick. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum. Then look out.
Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Brown against Cunningham. Bagley passes to Bane. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bane's got 25 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Horford, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brown. That shot off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Pritchard. Goes up again. Oh, MP with a block. Pritchard, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Now here's Bane. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 27.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed.
Subbed in for Pritchard. Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pistons ahead, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Boston Celtics.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
Checking out Boston. They take a dip in the power rankings this week. I'm starting.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, properly could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the four. Saban Lee is out there with Cunningham. And it's Bane in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the five on the floor for the Pistons. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Detroit has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Bay outside. Pass to Bagley. Here's Lee. Hey, puts up a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Knocks down the long J.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Bane. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Boston shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum. Give him 23. Pritchard, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Cunningham against Brown. Now here's Bane. Defense right on him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Lee. He's got 10. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Tipped. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Bay finds Bane. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So
One thank you card addressed to this ref. Nice call.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Bay passes to Bagley. And here's Cunningham. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Unloads from 13. And it's Tatum missing. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Lee. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Williams. Back to Pritchard. Oh, MP with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another. Five to shoot. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Lee. 10 points for him. The Pistons need to get one up quick. It doesn't go for him. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now White looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tatum from long range. Not going to go that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Here's Bane. And MP throws it down.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Can they get it? And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Payne with a screen on White. Lee into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the basket by Bane.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Brown. Jacks up a 3. Noel with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And they double up MP. Here's Lee. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Bane. Rebound Boston.
Talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
For the Pistons, Diallo's checked in for Bay. Burks comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Lee. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bane. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Diallo against Tatum. To the inside. Williams. The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And Williams punches it home.
crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Noel, the pass to Bain. MP is doubled. And the layup is good off the glass. Bain's got 39.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Gallinari. The kick to Tatum. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has got 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Up top, Noel. Williams defending. And they double up MP. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard.
Good call, Ref. That's what I like to see.
Took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Stewart, he's checked in for Noel. Williams is checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Tatum. 5 on the clock. Back to Bain. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Outside White. Back to Gallinari. Outside White. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bain with a screen on Brogdon. Stewart into the lane. And finished off by Stewart.
He just rises up and...
Boston's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Gallinari for 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Ivy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And Bain lays it in. Bain's got 43 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Brogdon. White for 3. The Pistons clear it. Burks with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bain. Back to Burks. It's stolen by Smart. Outside for Gallinari. Over to the wing. From downtown. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Stewart. Six to shoot. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Boston's shooting around 32% in the third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Williams. Trying to get back on track. And the layup is good. Williams has got 6 points.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 5. Williams a screen on Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons.
I'll go off on MMP. Keep firing.
Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Burks.
MP, you're up.
Keep doing what you're doing,
Approach we've seen so far for the Pistons. And that one falls for Brogdon.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Pass to Cunningham. Over Brogdon. And again, the Pistons missing. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Inside, here's Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Brogdon. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
On the wing, Bay. Back to Bagley. Shoots over Tatum. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist from Bay. And the Pistons lead by 19. Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Lee. Here's Bane. And MP throws it down.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Boston's gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Bay. And here's Gallinari. Here's the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. Outside Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is...
Making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And Detroit is shooting a fantastic 57%. Back to Lee. To the middle. Here's Bane. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Pritchard. And here's Brown. Pass to Jackson. Takes a three. He buries it from three. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Lee. Bay outside. Down low. Here's Bain. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Tatum. Horford with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
Here's Lee. And here's Bain. Defended by Jackson. And MP throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Horford powers it home.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Inside, here's Bain. And MP throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Bay. Tatum with it. Checked by Bagley. Tatum can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Lee. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Now Brown. Horford, a screen on Cunningham. Brown passes to Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
The Celtics making a switch here. Layman's checked in. Bagley passes to Bain. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And here's Brown for three. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first. The Pistons shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Here's Lee. Pass to Bain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. Who's got?
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Celtics shooting just under 40% from the field. Horford outside. There's 1:40 left to play in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit the other way now. Left side Bain. Here's Cunningham. Nails the baby hook. And the Pistons lead by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there. This will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Diallo, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Smart outside. Gallinari against Diallo. A nice shot by Gallinari. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Lee, defended by Smart. Diallo outside. Noel with a screen on Gallinari. And Diallo, here we go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Gallinari. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. No good.